Hi, my name is Jesse Adams, and I'm here with the Actors Warehouse, and I'm with two twins, right? And you are dying to know their names. So without further ado, hey, let's get into action.
Hi, I am Nisha Sachet.
And I am Ifuru Corey.
So what do you guys do? Are y'all? Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. A little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Okay, so we're from Houston, Texas, Spring Branch, North Side, Northwest.
And we went to Springwoods High School. We stayed in Springwoods our whole life, our whole
Teenage life.
all the way up until
We started
we
exploring.
graduated high school, and then
Decided to just move around the city.
and
It's huge.
we moved together right after. We actually moved together after a little bit after high school, and that was our first apartment together, and we got to experience the togetherness, but independently living our life together when we first started right after high school.
So you guys are twins? Are you twins actually, or are you?
Yeah.
Tell me a little about that, about the twinship.
So we're twins, identical twins. Twinship has been like the thing. We usually call ourselves sisters, and people have to find out if we're twins or not by asking. And some people are afraid to ask. Some people aren't.
And some people don't even know. They may meet me and then later on meet her, or meet me and then 5 minutes later meet her. I'm like, wait,
You didn't
did
tell
I
me
just
you were a
meet
twin.
And yes, and you didn't tell me you was a twin. You were like, oh, I was just talking about my sister, but you didn't say it was a twin.
So being twins, I hear you get into a venture together. You guys now work together. Tell me kind of the journey to get to the business, and then kind of explain the business to us, like what y'all are into now together. So you guys lived in an apartment, right? And then y'all spent time together, and this is how twins do. And now you making a decision about life, and tell me about the start of that journey all the way almost to the present, right? Where you are now.
Making the decision about life, we actually went through our 20s together, the early 20s together, and then kind of split up in the late 20s. Life changes and
Children,
schools,
marriage,
children,
school.
and so we decided to meet back up after she graduated high school.
College.
College. And when she graduated college, I was in business with a children's line that I started, and that was Cultural Wear for Children. And her coming while she was in school learning, what was being taught to her, I was actually doing and not knowing exactly the terminology or what I was doing, just moving in my spirit in the way that I should move, and created a product that was for children. And we ended up coming together, was that 2017?
2016, I left my corporate world in the Anderson Cancer Center. Shortly after that, I graduated from the Art Institute with fashion design, and we decided to come together in business. And decided to do it together because we were literally doing the same thing. One more entrepreneurship, one more with the degree, and so as far as the business side, I got to come in with the knowledge of what I've learned as far as in fashion design, because that's exactly what we're in at this present moment. One of the things that we do, enjoying the process of entrepreneurship, and we got to this level where we're just like wanting to be more into our expertise and just putting this corporation together to make an umbrella of events and experiences.
Yes.
And the journey between the two of us has been a nice journey,
It's very inspiring and a lot of growth.
What's the name of your company? I guess we talked about it. I got a company. I'm sure everybody wants to know the name of it, right?
It's Royalty Reigns.
Royalty Reigns.
And how did that derive? Where did you get that from? Everybody wants to know like the history of the title. So what's
So Royalty Reigns, we wanted something that was something that rung a bell. You know, when you hear Royalty Reigns, you want to know what that is. So we wanted something that kind of catered to what we're not normally known as, royalty, because we are royalty.
Because we are.
And we wanted it to, we felt like us coming together is going to make it rain. We're going to be able to influence and be able to
Inspire
provide
others
exactly. So
to be able to experience a feeling of knowing that you're a royalty here on this earth.
and
Excellent.
so that's the raining part. So rain, providing information and being creative.
It's our glitter. It's just, it's our glitter. We sprinkling out here on everyone. It's like, look, you can be you too.
Yeah.
Royalty.
Yeah. You know what? That's contagious, and the world needs more of that. Without a doubt,
Yes.
people walking with their heads low. We have the Juneteenth Festival coming up in Houston, Texas, right? And you guys are a part of it. You're doing a fashion show.
Yes.
And what I saw was something, very awesome. A lot big turnout. What are your plans for the fashion show? Tell me, is this new, or is that your first or second, third one? But I mean, this is a pretty big deal, in the city of Houston, representing Juneteenth.
So it's our second fashion show. We did one for the first time as far as putting on our own show back in February, and we did it on the two day. Twos are very significant to us. So the fashion show will entail royalty, showing the paying homage to our ancestors who paved the way, during the Juneteenth. Juneteenth is actually our 4th year anniversary for Royalty Reigns. So we're able to showcase our designs, royalty, cultural, and also be able to show the history of Juneteenth in a different light versus, slavery. We're showing them that, there's more to
the story.
There's more to the story of Black excellence, and we want to be able to display that through fashion, art, and creativity.
And culture, and also to let others know that in order to arrive here, you got to know where you come from. You got to know who you are, and knowing who you are is knowing where you come from, because it's all exists within inside of yourself. So being able to story tell and let people see visually of what's not normally seen every day. And so that show, the show that we have coming up on June 19th, is going to also tell a story of a new story that's really an ancient story that's always been there. It's just been forgotten. So we're going to bring back in memory.
Man, that is awesome. Man, what's I don't even know what to ask for the future, because that is the future, right?
Right.
Any last statements? Anything you want to say about Juneteenth, and just a shout out for this year's Juneteenth, and something you want people to know that we're going to try to accomplish, and give your last little shout outs for Juneteenth.
Well, if you're definitely interested in coming out to join in the experience, it is a free of charge event. It is RSVP. It will be at Post Houston on June 19th, 2022.
6:30.
Yes.
And
we look forward to seeing you.
Yes. So it's open to the public, and we are open for volunteers. We also accept others to be on that would like to know about anything in the fashion industry, because it's different avenues for others, and it's also an opportunity, and it's also a history as her story. So it's the story that we're telling to be able to share this experience with others. So yes, you can find us online at royaltyreigns.com. That's where you'll find different things about the two twins.
RoyaltyReignsInc.com.
RoyaltyReignsInc.com.
And Royalty Reigns is spelled RoyaltyReigns Inc.com.
Yes.
All right.
And then also, just remember that we will be at the Post Houston downtown, and it starts at 6:30. Be there or be square.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up, folks. Wave goodbye to Cameron. Say thank you. See you on Juneteenth.
Thank you. See you June 19th.
Love it.